back to haunt them in the 83rd minute. That, and a certain Bobby Ball lookalike.
As Albert's kick comes on.
We had never lost a goal from a corner all year. We really set up ourselves quite well defensively to deal with things like that. And that day at Dens Park we lost our first goal from a corner.
Very dangerously.
Through the Kidd had scored, but they weren't sure whether it was Walter Kidd of Hearts had scored. So I think that's why it started as a rumble, and then as soon as they heard it was Albert Kidd that scored for Dundee, then the whole place just went bananas.
We did try to go back into the game, because if we got a goal, then it meant we would have won the league. And that's how we lost the second one, because we were chasing.
Well, this championship disappeared from the very eyes. What a marvellous substitution this has been for Dundee and Hearts. Looking slightly ragged, there's a great chance. They've done it. 2-0.
They said it killed us.
And it goes to Duffy. Seconds remaining, and there goes the final whistle.
And there's the final whistle. Celtic have won by 5-0.
Hearts apparently have lost the championship on the last day, the last afternoon, the last 10 minutes of this championship. They lose out, utterly cruel.
Celtic, it seems, have won the Premier League championship, the Premier League title here in Scotland.
I think what was pleasing, it was done in a Celtic style, there was such a thing, you know, it was pure out and out attacking football. You know, you're going for the jugular. And there's one goal in particular, as good a goal as you get. Danny was up the right side, and Paul McStay's him all. Ryan McClare puts the ball across and Mo scores, and it was a fantastic goal.
Celtic in full cry now as McClare gets free on the right. There's Johnston.
Kind of epitomised how good that performance was that day. You know, a job well done. I think after it was stun, shock. You can't describe these things when you put so much into something and it's taken away from you. I have to admit, that's the worst I've ever felt. It really is gut-wrenching, and there's nothing you can say to somebody. Some of the players were crying, some of the young lads especially, you couldn't understand that, but you just couldn't speak, because it meant so much.
It was a sore one. It's still a sore one 25 years down the line, but it's life, and you know, you learn from it, hopefully learn something from it, but it was just still so disappointing.
That's the thing about football, it's an emotional game, and certainly we were sick, the players are sick for the supporters, we are sick for the players, and that's just the way it is in this game.
That's history now, it's behind us. We've got a Scottish Cup final to look forward to, and I think the occasion will lift the players.
You have to put it behind you, you have to get on with it, and it's in your hands to try and win something. Unfortunately, we were against a really good Aberdeen team.
Back with Willie Miller.
My experience of cup finals is that you've got to go through them before you really understand. You've got to have taken part in a final at Hampden before you really understand what it's all about. And our take on that final was that Hearts didn't have that experience. You know, we did.
Personally, I knew we were playing an Aberdeen team in the cup final who I think individually were far better players than we had, and it was always going to be hard, and on the day that proved to be the case.
Well, we set up to hit them hard and hit them fast, and it was kind of it's one of the easier cup finals that we've played in.
Explosive start to the season for Aberdeen before injuries. Let's do it again. They regroup the shot.
No matter how hard they tried to get themselves back up for the final, we wiped the floor with them with a ruthless and clinical performance.
Good pace.
constantly told at the beginning of each season by Alec Ferguson that 2 trophies was minimal. So we'd managed to win the League Cup, or the Skol Cup as it was then, and so we knew we had to win the Scottish Cup to satisfy his demands.
You don't feel sorry for anybody in this game, because there's plenty of times when you're down there. So for us to have dominated them that game stood us in good stead for the following season when it came round a bit as well.